everyone. My name is Laura Goldberg. I graduated from the College of Business in 2016 with bachelor's degrees in risk management and insurance and professional selling. I currently work for MacDuff Underwriters as a wholesale property broker and excess and surplus lines insurance, specializing in commercial real estate portfolios. I welcome you to this episode of Mentoring Moments. Today, we will discuss tips for making a strong and professional first impression. There's no better way to do this than putting on your game face. Now, everyone has a different game face, and it certainly depends on the game you're playing. So, in order to generalize, I decided to focus on tips to remember in any professional setting. Number one, smile. Who doesn't want their personal brand to be associated with positivity? Now, you don't want to have a cheesy and inauthentic grin plastered across your face. You want to show your personality. Smiling instantly makes the person whose company you share more comfortable around you, and they'll almost always smile in response. Research shows that people who experience the same emotions are likely to experience mutual trust, also connection and understanding. It also decreases stress hormones within yourself and really helps to take the edge off of any situation. I say that my next tip would be about a strong handshake, but 2020 seems to have a different plan for handshakes. Instead of coming up with some other manner of sealing your encounter, I just like to put extra emphasis on smiling and being your authentic self, which leads me to number two, be yourself. The very best way to create a good first impression is by being your authentic self. By being yourself at the first impression, not only will you feel more confident, but you'll start off on the right foot of building trust and earning the respect and integrity from the person or people you're meeting. Number three, be open and confident. Aside from displaying authenticity, it is important to display an inviting atmosphere, and this starts with your body language. It's important to use your body language to project self-assurance and humble confidence. Stand tall, make eye contact, and of course, smile. Pretty much everyone gets a little nervous when meeting someone for the first time, and unfortunately, this can lead to unwanted side effects such as nail biting, fidgeting, sweaty palms. Mine's actually twirling my hair. My best advice for these nervous habits is to be aware of them. That way, you can keep them in check. Also, you can do some Googling on certain relaxation techniques that can help with it. Typically, mine's a glass of wine, but I probably shouldn't professionally suggest that to you. Number four is be courteous and attentive. Good manners and polite, attentive, and courteous behavior is essential to making a first impression. So be on your best behavior. It's very important to set aside all distractions. For instance, put your phone on do not disturb. Getting sidetracked is a surefire way to ruin a first impression. By showing distraction, you're basically telling the person that you're more interested in something else than talking to them. Last but not least is number five, present yourself appropriately. When you're first meeting a person, they don't know you. So your appearance is usually the first clue they have to who you are. Don't worry though, this doesn't mean you need to look perfect or have fancy clothes or makeup or that pomade stuff that guys use or Jimmy Choo's. The key to a good first impression is to present yourself appropriately. First, think about the way that you dress. Ask yourself, what is the appropriate dress code for the affair that I'm attending? Then ask yourself, what will the person or people I'll be meeting be likely to wear? Though you want to dress authentically, you also want to make sure you fit in with the attendees. There's certainly always someone who either overdresses, underdresses, or downright inappropriately dresses for the occasion. Don't be that person. Although that person can sometimes redeem themselves with conversation, don't start off in the red. You want to begin on a winning foot. Hopefully, this was not only helpful, but a little bit different than the broken record we often hear about being professional. In this day and age, being young in a sea of experience, and for me in my field, a sea of men, it can feel a bit overwhelming. Luckily, with the proper practice and utmost confidence, I have no doubt that each of you can present yourselves as the superstars that you are. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Mentoring Moments. We'll see you with more tips next Monday. Go Knowles!